Howdy folks, how's it diddling? In this video we're going to be doing, I'm going to be doing a bit of an update on all the project vehicles because it's been a while. It's been about 2 weeks since I uploaded a video, and I've had a few new subscribers, so welcome. So yeah, let's have a quick walk round and give you the update on all the project vehicles because I've got 6 now. Yeah, probably a bit too many, but hey ho, let's crack on. How much rust? All of it. We're currently inside a container. So I'm in a 20-foot container, and the reason why I'm here is because of that purple slurple. So this is, you probably saw in the last video where I managed to get this running, did the battery repair on the cables, or the cable repair, and that went well. Unfortunately, the car was parked on council land, as it were, and someone complained and got a bit pissy, so I've had to rent this 20-foot container. It's all very secure and everything, very nice and dry, just so I could put this in, because if it was left where it was, even though it was off the road and not being driven, it probably would have got towed, so didn't want to risk that. So here it is. So moved this last week, and yeah, went good. Started it up, and my good friend Dean, he helped me. He's got a recovery truck, so he was the one that helped bring it here, and in typical Japanese fashion, it was going swimmingly. Come to take it off the back of the truck, and the starter motor has given out. It just clicks. So I've popped down today to try and remedy that, but no, it's knackered. So I need to at some point get jacks and everything like that and jack it up, because it's at the back of the engine, tucked like right down there. So kind of in that bit. So yeah, so that's the progress of Purple Slurple. So yeah, bit of a, kind of still looking for a unit, workshop unit. Have messaged a couple people in regards to units, and they just haven't got back to me. All the fact is that they don't allow, even though I'm not classed as motor trade, just kind of doing this as a hobby, really, working on cars and saving all crap. Some people just don't want to know. They instantly thought it's motor trade, but I'm not selling to the public. So, but yeah, right. So that's progress on Purple Slurple. She's still rather rotten, but I have just quickly added in. Where are you? There we are. So I've just quickly added in this pipe because for some reason someone had chopped this off. Whoever nicked the battery and cut the battery cables off, they decided they want a bit of hose as well. So got this from a local motor factors. That one already got a connector. I bought a connector for there. It's probably not the best route, but it's better than nothing being there. So, but yeah, still incredibly rusty, and now it doesn't start. So yeah, deep joys. Right. Next one is my daily driver, the Volvo. So, and that is just outside. So let's go and have a mooch at that. So there's the daily driver. So the last video you saw on this, I ended up doing the rear handbrake shoes for the MOT. It failed, surprisingly. It failed on this, the near side wheel bearing and bottom ball joint. Now, luckily, with it being a Volvo, the bottom ball joint is a bolt-in item, so it means that you can unbolt it and you don't have to completely replace the suspension arm. Good thinking, Volvo. And also the wheel bearing as well is a bolt-in jobby. It doesn't mean taking the drive shaft and plopping that out, but 2 birds, 1 stone. So yeah, so that's all done. So it's got 12 months ticket on it, and it's been absolutely fantastic. Let's give you a bit of a walkabout on this vehicle. So of course with the typical Volvo, it's got lack appeal, and that, but it's been a very good car. The only thing I would say the downside is when you've got a lot of weight in the boot, this tends to scrape. Probably, if we get down on the floor, you can see she's got some gouge marks in her. So when she's fully loaded up, if you happen to go over a speed bump a bit too quick, or if you've got passengers in the back, it will. So I think the rear springs are a bit weak, but no, it's been fantastic as a daily driver. So I was thinking of trading it in and getting myself something a bit older, but to be fair, it passed the MOT with really minor problems. Like I say, it cost me, I think, about £50 in parts for the wheel bearing and the bottom ball joint, and I fitted it myself. And yeah, you know, I'm getting nearly 50 miles per gallon. It's a manual, sounds great. It's a 5-cylinder, so and well, it's an estate, so you've got plenty of room. So if you're thinking that you need like a van, don't bother. Get yourself a Volvo V70 estate, because you can just throw loads of stuff in. This isn't the spec that I particularly would have wanted, like the colour and the interior, because the interior is beige and I'm not keen on that, and everything's beige. But you know what? Beggars can't be choosers, and it was cheap, and I've had it for over a year now, and it's been faultless. Apart from doing that, and I've changed the front tyres as well. But yeah, it's been good. So, that being said, I'll lock up the unit, because that's not going to run. So, lock up the unit, and we'll go and pop back home and have a look at the Renault Clio, the MG, and the Merc. Right, so here's the MG. So I've just started her up. Has been sat for, without starting it, for a couple of months now. So just chucked a battery on just to get her running. She is a bit tappy at the front, at the top, does need an oil change. So progression on this project is the wing's almost unbolted from the car. I just need to get at a bolt in here. I have purchased some paint, so I'm going to attempt to paint the front wing a new one, because this one, as you can see, I've unbolted it and it's all sorts of ruined. It's sitting up quite high there, and you can see it's no good, and there's no point in trying to sort that out. So that's the MG. Just let it tick over for a bit. Man, I really love this colour. Absolutely gorgeous. And there's the front bumper. Still got to sort out this piece here. That exhaust. Sounds nice, that does. As for the Clio, so the Clio, the last time I featured it, so this has all been welded up. So the next job is to do a bit further at the front as well. It's incredibly rusty at the front of the sill. Let me go and show you that right now. Hey bud, you alright? Yeah, good, thanks. So you can see I've removed this wing so I can get better access to down here to this part, because it's all kind of crusty, and this bit is a bit flimsy, so this is going to have to be chopped off and remade. Now the inside of the wings, to be fair, are quite solid. There's a bit that's gone in there and it's a bit rusty there, but and that tab is seen better days. But in a whole, she's actually not that bad. So this will get a good clean up. I'll have to do a little bit of a patch there and kind of sort this out, get the old wire wheel out. But yeah, so that's the state of the Clio. Still needs a lot of work, and there's this rust here, and yeah, just various bits and pieces that need doing on it. Obviously the paint is like a teenager's face, it's just absolutely pitted, and the lacquer is just dead. So, but probably end up either sanding it down and giving it a respray myself, or just leaving it as it is. And because the plan is get the welding done on this, and also change the cam belt, water pump, bits and pieces like that, new discs, pads, get it MOT'd. Once it's MOT'd, I'd like to take it to the caffeine and machine, the hill. It's about an hour's drive away from where I live, probably a bit further, in order to kind of test this. So make sure it drives there, and then that will be going up for sale. So, and then you've got my Merc as well, my lovely Mercedes 180C. So I've had this car for quite a long time now. This is the longest car I've owned, and it won't be going anywhere. I've got quite a sentimental attachment to it. As you can see, the paint is rather dirty, needs a good clean, and there's plenty of cat paws on it. This wing, never got a chance to paint it, so, and the rust is really got into it, so again, that'll have to be cleaned up and painted, and a few other bits and pieces. Now, I will be doing a video on getting this started, because it's been sat for over 2 years now, and I'd really like to kind of get it running, and again, get that on the road as soon as possible. So there we go, there's a kind of roundup and general kind of effort on where I am with the projects. Like I say, I'm still trying to find a unit in order to be able to continue work on the Clio, because it needs more welding, and obviously Purple Slurple, which needs a lot more welding. So yeah, so like to say, you know, videos obviously have been a bit kind of short and dire at the moment because weather's been crap, and well, it's a bit too cold to go outside and do bits, but you know, kind of have to push in order to be able to keep videos going. So like I say, if you're new to the channel, you know, hello, welcome. Hope you enjoyed this kind of catch up. Now, there is one vehicle that I haven't shown or mentioned at the moment. I don't think I've mentioned it anyway, is the first car that I put on the channel, which was my Peugeot 205 CTI. That's all safe and well. That's currently stored in Derby on my father-in-law's drive. So, but he's not too pleased with it being there. So that will at some point be moved, or, well, looking to sell it. It's been a great car. I've been to quite a few shows this year. You know, the likes of the first one was at Mark Eaton Park in Derby. That was a really good, nice, classic show. And then Retro Rides, Fest of the Unexceptional, Radwood at Bicester Heritage. And then the last one, which is the furthest I drove it, was the Drive Tribe gathering that was organised by Richard Hammond and the Drive Tribe crew, which was a good day out. Also met someone else, a couple there that had got a 205 CTI, so it was a really good journey. But yeah, I'm looking to move the Peugeot on next year, basically so I can, it's not that I want to, I kind of have to. 6 cars is, and you know, 5 of them are definitely, 4 of them are definitely projects. And it's just really, I haven't got the space or the money really to keep it. If I did, then I would. It would be a bit like the Merc. It would be a forever car. But unfortunately, money and space, really. So, yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully more will be coming up soon in the future. They'll probably be a bit sparse due to, like I say, the weather and everything. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I read everyone's comments and comment back as well. So it's much appreciated, everyone. And yeah, so I'll probably do a couple more videos before the year is out, because we're currently 24th of November. It's getting close to Christmas. Ugh. Not a fan, but yeah. So until next time, folks, have a good one, and always remember, tidy bar.